be like a background item kind of thing. Like I can either put it on this shelf or I can use this table. Like it's not like this table is here for no reason. I can use it. I just don't really have a reason to use it yet. But like I could put it like up here, or I could put it like behind these statues. There's more than enough room for there, and it's just for the background. It's not really meant to be like it's not going to be a book you can actually read, right? I mean, the mod didn't really have any books other than the one from the first mod, the Executioner's Diary thing. I might reuse it actually. Now that I'm thinking of it, it might be a really good idea because it just adds more depth to it though. So it's like I don't know. I'll have to go through the meshes for the first mod and see if there's actually anything interesting there. I don't think there's anything else that I can really mention though, but I'll definitely go through all the mods again. I love going through all these mods. Actually, all of these mods I've actually gone through more than once. Actually, yeah. And a lot of them I do use for testing. Not Armageddon. I don't use that for testing. But like for testing out like my armor and stuff like that, I used Lost Spires, one of my favorite ones to test it around with. And I used the Heart of the Dead as well to test around with it. I think those are the only two I really used to test out my items. And mainly that's just because like the enemies are leveled. And that I just skip the story kind of thing. That's usually all it is that I skip the story. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much everything that I can think of for all of this stuff. Because, yeah, there's not much I can think of, like, for cool items that you can get here. Other than that. Actually, you know what I could do? I could check episode 1, see if I can get the shield. Because if I remember correctly, there was a shield that was very interesting. I think we looked at it, I think, or maybe we didn't. Maybe we did. And, I looked at it and I was like, huh, I never got this shield before. But I can see if we can get it. Since we have about an extra 12 minutes or so. It's only going to be 4 videos, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, I'm going to be doing a lot more editing of this area in particular. Not really. I'm mostly just working on Minecraft stuff right now. Trying to get it all ready for the next series kind of thing. But yeah, like stuff here. Like see, this is the scroll, but I turned it as a spell tome, and then here's the true flame thing. And I think I can. Don't you also have something? Your script is broken? Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. It's supposed to be like when you activate the statue, unless it's a weird trigger. Yeah, maybe it's a weird trigger. Maybe it's not attached to it. I'm not quite sure. But it's supposed to give you like the elven fire thing and whatever. Maybe you're just broken. Maybe I just need to admit that you're broken. Although it's not the way that I wanted it to be. So it's supposed to. So when you're supposed to activate it, it's supposed to ask you like this cursed statue magically appeared out of nowhere. And you hear a whisper like if you want to like use the equipment or whatever. And then after you accept the bargain kind of thing, it'll allow you to like access the equipment, or if you click no, it'll like kick you out of the menu kind of thing, but you like when you click it again, it asks you the same question again. I think Pray to Dagon is just a storage thing. Yeah. So here you go. So I actually finally got rid of it. But yeah. I haven't added anything in here though. Because I was gonna do something, but I never did. Oh yeah, this is the burst sign removal thing. Yeah. See, so the thing is that like I wanted to talk about this here at least, so that like I can redirect people to this. So I always say that I'm gonna do something in the background. Whether it be for Minecraft, for this, or Pokemon. Now, I wanted to mention this. I'm going to mention it in about a few months anyway for the New Year's thing. So either way, I won't need to redirect people to this anymore. I'll redirect it to there. But it's going to be under a frequently like asked questions kind of thing. Even if nobody asks the question, it's going to be there, so that way though, like, the answer is there automatically. You just go bam in the community post. When I say that I want to work on this, or when I say like I'll work on this a little later kind of thing, what that means is that when I have free time and when I remember, and not only that, when I go like, you know what, I want to do something for Oblivion, and I'm like, oh right, yeah, I remember I was supposed to add that item from that one mod. That's when that happens. And it's the same thing with Minecraft, but a lot of the time what happens is that if I'm currently working on, let's say, something for Minecraft, because I want to work on something for Minecraft because I have a lot of, not just a lot of free time, but like I have a huge idea and I want to implement it. Like the other series is take a break in my mind because I want to be so devoted into working on this one thing. And I don't want that to always happen, but yet in my mind, it always happens. It's always the thing that pops up in my head is that like, hey, I want to work on like my Oblivion mod like this one time. And that's why a lot of that's why for ServerCraft 1.20, I believe, I didn't work on Arcanix for weeks to a month because I was so worked, because I was so devoted to working on my Oblivion mod. And the same thing happened with, I think it was when I was doing ServerCraft, I think the end of 1.20, or was it the 1.21, that my Oblivion took a sidestep, or I think it was Pixelmon. I think Oblivion took a sidestep because I wanted to focus more on that series, and that's kind of what it is. Sure, I can multitask, I can work on both things at a time, but like a lot of the times for Minecraft, it's all about the design, the style, right? And I feel like that takes a lot of my like mental focus on that. And for Oblivion, it's more of the script, the coding, right? Where you need to focus, and that's where it is. It's the focus. Both the things that I want to work on for both of the series take focus. And while sure, I can watch a YouTube video on the side to understand what I'm doing in terms of Minecraft, for Oblivion, there's not many scripting videos out there. And even if there is, they usually don't help me with mine because my ideas are kind of unique, or that they are done very weirdly. Like, for one thing, for me creating the whole storage spell thing that has like the 3 chests here, here's the start chest, here's this, and then here's the travel chest, right? All of this stuff, like, I didn't look at an online tutorial for this. I looked at other mods that were placed on the Nexus, took a look at their scripts, found out what works, and then I found out that like I can't combine the 3 because apparently it gets confused. So I had to figure out a different solution for that. Same thing with everything else. And then other times I have to go ask the one of the 2 people that I ask for like help specifically for my scripts. Hey, this isn't working. I've gone through a lot of debug things. Nothing works. The latest invention that I have concocted out of my thick skull is this one, which is a night vision goggles that when you enter an interior, hang on, is it nighttime? If it's night, I might not want to do it. Okay, it's daytime, good. Okay, so if I go equip this, nothing happens. But if I go inside, and this is the broken one. Okay, that's the broken one. So this is not the fixed one. So, as you saw, what is actually supposed to happen is that when you click on here, so you've entered inside an area, would you like to enable night vision? If you click no, nothing's supposed to happen. If you click yes, night vision. Very cool. However, what's also supposed to happen is that if it was dark, so let's change it to nighttime. I'll go 8 p.m. because that's pretty much what it's supposed to be, but I think I have it set to 6. It's the same time setting as the heart and stuff like that. It's nighttime detected. So if I click no, apparently if you click no enough times, and then click yes, it glitches it out. But if I were to go inside, it should load the night vision thing. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh no, there we go. Nighttime detected. Enable it. Let's go with yes. Oh. Hang on. Maybe this one's broken in general? Uh-oh, I think I broke it. Hang on. Get actor value. That's why. I broke the thing. It's fixed in the latest version, but like... Yeah, the last version that I had that actually worked before one of the people that I go for help gave me a completely different way to do it. The way that I got stuck on was the migration between if you enter an interior to outside in the night, and then you go back in an interior, I think. Or it was one of the two. It was like if you're out in the night and you go into an interior, nothing happens. But it migrates over from the time, what do you call it? Like the time, like handler kind of thing. So when you go back, when you go into an interior, it does the proper switch. But when you go back out, it doesn't do the switch again. It just removes the night effect, and then it asks you, it prompts you again, hey, it's nighttime, would you like to enable it? That's very weird, though. It should work. Oh, no, wait, I know why. Wait, I can probably reset it. It's now to 0. Okay. So I could probably replicate it. There we go. So here we are. So we're in an interior. We said yes. Okay. This is what kept happening. Okay. So what I'm thinking of doing is having a different prompt open, maybe saying like, hey, like nighttime has been detected, or like you've entered an interior but you had night vision enabled. Would you like it to be kept enabled, right? But if you click yes, obviously it works, right? Oh, so maybe this is the fixed version. Oh, because I'm doing the script change. That's the difference. But yeah, see, like I go from the exterior as night to inside, works fine. But when you leave, you get prompted. That is the issue that I had. That is the only issue I had, and the person just gave me an entirely different script that allows it so though you can set it so though like anytime you enter an interior or anytime it's night, you can set it permanently as a difference. But yeah. And I, of course, have an unenchanted version, so that would, like, if I just like the goggles because they look really cool. And then I have an alternate enchanted version, which also allows you to detect life. It's in here. Don't know why it says empty, though. It's weird. And here's all my other clothing. So if I just want to go into an area and go like, I just want to look like I have cool goggles or something like that, I can go and walk around with these goggles in there. They actually look really cool. There's two different versions from the mod that I grabbed this from. There's one that's like has a completely like blue kind of thing here, like your eyes are blocked kind of thing, and then there's one that doesn't have it blocked, and I obviously chose that one. Although if you look, oh wait, it's probably easier to look through here. You can see that it's not properly attached. There's another one, there's another mod out there that has something similar to this, but they have it in the head itself instead of trying to wrap around. And there's another one that has like a thin band that goes like through the ear kind of thing, and it looks really weird. Maybe it's just because of the animation thing that I have, that it just looks, it makes the head awkward with it or something like that. But there's also this one, which apparently makes my character slightly brighter and allows you to detect enemies slightly close by. This is because from my test character that I have on my laptop, I had a ring, I think. I had a ring that gives me night eye, and I kept switching it on and off, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't want a ring for it. I want to have goggles. So I just added this enchantment, and I said, you know what? Actually, I want detect life on there too, because I had a detect life, I think, 30 feet. I think, or something like that. So I chose this right here, 50 feet. Because 50 feet, about here. Not bad range. Alright, so that's going to be it for this. That's going to be it for Aesgaard episode 2. Sorry about talking about my mod stuff instead of the mod itself. But I mean, it's a great mod. Definitely recommend playing 1 and 2. I think there's also a mod out there that allows you to delay episode 2 to after you beat 1. I don't know how well it works, but I'm sure that it probably works decently well. Anyways, so yeah, so I'm gonna see you guys next time for another Oblivion mod playthrough.